a good time. Sure you'll love it. Good morning, everybody. Just going to go through all my. Where's the video? Oh, what am I doing? One day I'll get the hang of this. I'm just going to start letting people in, so there might be a bit of a flick off. Good morning, everybody. Lovely to have you along. Really, it's morning, Anne. I hope you're well. Morning, Janet. Morning. Morning to everybody on YouTube as well. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Sandra. So it's Gospel Friday again. Can you believe it's a week since we did Winnie Wachoni? It's crazy, isn't it? It's so crazy. I don't know. I don't know where the weeks go. They fly by, and then at the same time seem to be going really slow. Good morning, Christine. I hope you're well. Lovely to have you along.
Hi, Louise. Yes, I am well, thanks.
Good. That's lovely to hear. Excellent. Right, so I'll just wait for a few more people to come in, and then we're doing today. It says This Little Light of Mine, but it's not the one that you might be thinking of. The one that's what's the let your little light. It's not that one. Oh no, it is. The one that we all know from many. I think it's always been around, hasn't it? I have got some information on it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Because I thought, morning, Leslie, lovely to have you along. Because I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? It's Gospel Friday. I think it's one of the more famous gospel songs, isn't it? Let me just get you some information up on it. Oh, my phone's gone all funny today. Let me go and get that sort. Oh, now my phone's really struggling. Bless my phone. My phone is it's a standing joke amongst most of my. Well, it is a standing joke amongst all of my friends and family. Let's be honest. It's a very unknown brand from China, and it's called Blackview. And the reason I have it is because I have a terrible habit of dropping phones on the floor a lot. So I had two of these. I had one, and then I dropped that one on the floor in Ireland. And I did break it. I managed to break it. Well, I want an achievement, hey. So this one's still doing quite well, but it is a little slow. It's very strong, but it lacks in its speed sometimes. Good morning, Martin. Welcome along. So let me just get because I've done a bit of research on the song, because it's always good, isn't it? So lovely to have everybody in. It really is. And up onto Friday. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Sue and Mick. I hope we're well. Hope we're all got a nice day planned. And morning, Lois. Morning. I'll give you just a few more minutes, and then I've got a few things to sort of say, and then have I got everybody out of the waiting room? I think so. Good morning, June. Good morning, Jean. Lovely to have you along. Yeah, Friday again. So, good morning, Pip. I hope you're well. Might get some steps in with this one, because it's a good fast one, isn't it? This little light of mine. Yeah. So, and it's just in 3 parts. Dead simple. And the lows have got some woes. We'll have to do it when we get back together, won't we? It's one that I don't know why, I've never really, but it came to me the other day and I thought we've never done that one, so we'll give it a go. So good morning, Julie. Yeah, it's brightening up a bit, isn't it? The sun is coming in through my window. My daughter's just gone on a walk, so that's good. I think I'm going to try and go on a walk today as well. Martin Lynch. I don't know who Martin Lynch is. Let's let him in, see who he is. So, hello, Ursula. Lovely to have you along. You've come up as Martin Lynch. I thought, who is Martin Lynch? But it's fine, it's Ursula. So, it's past, so I'll start waffling. Welcome to everybody on YouTube and in Zoom this morning. Friday, We've done another 5 days. It's so weird, isn't it? It goes fast yet slow. It's very strange. I've had a good week though. Can't say I haven't. It's been busy. Yeah, getting used to my husband being at work, having to do more housework. That's not so good, but never mind. Yeah, I popped to the shops yesterday just to get some bits and bobs, and it wasn't too bad. And everything opens on Monday, doesn't it? So, we will see what happens. Yoga and Voice went up last night into the Yoga and Voice links on Patreon. It was a good one. Ooh, hips and hamstrings. So that's up, and there's also a technique video. I didn't video it at home. I went into the shop. Oh God, it was so nice. I sat there for a few minutes and just enjoyed the piece. Good morning, Mike. Welcome along. And so there's a technique video, which is more of it's not so much it is a technique video, but it's just a really good exercise that I use that's just really good. Good morning, Annie. I hope you're well. That's really good at improving the voice, really. The dexterity of it. I don't think I used that word in the video, but that's what it does. It gets the larynx, it gives it a good workout, I think. So that's up there. And next week, I am going to print off a larynx and talk about some other stuff. So, something to look forward to. And then I looked at the weather last night, and Monday had sort of cleared. One of my weather apps was saying rain, and I don't want to do yoga and voice in the rain. No, I don't want to do that. So, but it looks like it's clear. I've booked 2 sessions. I've booked one from 1 till 2, and then I've done another session from 2:15 till 3:15, just so it gives a bit of time to pass on the, I don't know what that is, to pass on the beacon. The tickets will go up for booking at 11:30. There's no cost to them. You just have to go through Facebook, or if you do need a link, let me know after we've finished this YouTube thing. If you've never come to one of my yoga and voices and it's very gentle. You can bring a chair. Last time we did a bit. It's basically a stretch, really. Stretch. It's like a long warm up. And we did 2 songs last week, and we actually did 3, I think, in the end. It was really lovely. So if you fancy a very gentle sing, and there's only 5 people allowed each session, then let me know. And as I said, I've done 2 sessions. If you could book onto the first one, and then if that one fills up, then book onto the next one. That would be brilliant. And hopefully at some point we'll be able to do a bigger sing. That's the plan. So that's yoga and voice. If you do need a link, let me know. They're not going up. And if you're struggling with the link, just text me, and then I can take the tickets off, because as I say, they're free. So it's a bit of a first come first serve, but there should be enough. There's 10, and I think that should be enough with people who've shown interest. I'm waffling. Right, let's have a nice stretch out, because we're going to do This Little Light of Mine. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that technique video. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. That's a really good one. That is really, really good for exercising the voice. So let's do a really good roll of the shoulders. Again, I can feel I've worked them last night, even though I didn't do that much. And then let's just have a nice reach up. One arm up in the air, and a bit of a wiggle, bit of a wave. Imagine that we're saying hello to somebody over the way. Good morning, Jerry. Lovely to have you along. I love the colour of that t-shirt, Ursula. That's lovely and bright. And June's very bright this morning as well, so it's lovely. Right, and a really good roll of the shoulders. Nice roll. And then take a breath in. Raise the shoulders up and let them down on a big sigh. Excellent. And again for me, so a nice breath in. And down. Lovely. It keeps pulling my dress up. And then a nice shake of the hands. And just nice and gentle. And then if you stand in a bit of a step, just to make sure we're nice and sort of flexible in the legs and in the hips. And if you're sitting, just make sure you're nice and free. So just take that nice breath into the belly and let it out on an ah. Brilliant. And then on an ooh. Ooh. Lovely. And then on an e. Lovely, and then on a zh. Excellent, then on a v. Excellent, then on a z. Lovely, and then do a bit of a blurb for me. Lovely. And then do a big for me. Really feel that relaxing down. Imagine that sound comes all the way down. Takes all the tension down on its way out. So a nice breath in again. Good morning, Phil and Tian. So a nice breath in and down on a Excellent. So a shake of the shoulders, nice and soft, and lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we'll just do a few hung. So at the end of hung, hung. Excellent. And again, hung. Then on a zzz, zzz, then on a v, then on a z, z. Lovely. So I'm just going to play the track for you. I'm going to remember to share my music screen. I mean, who would believe that I would get it all done in the right order? She says very slowly. There we go. So it's exactly what you know. This little light of mine. But I'm going to play it for you because I'll sing the wrong note at you. You know what I'm like. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light. Exactly what you know, that first tune, and we can all start from there. So if you're new to Voice in Twine, new to the video, new to the YouTube, then it's just exactly what you know. So this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And again, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, it's such a happy little song, isn't it? It really is. I used to do it a lot with Singing for Breathing, because it's a really good one for that. So I'm just going to let you know, it is a gospel song. It was written by Harry Dixon Loes, and in the 1920s. So it's about 100 years old, would you believe? And here we are singing it today. And yeah, the man who wrote it wrote several other gospel songs. It's often thought of as an African-American spiritual because it was adopted into the civil rights movement and everything like that. So you can understand why. There's lots of different verses. We're going to sing mostly This Little Light of Mine, and then with one verse we go Everywhere I Go. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. And it's a really lovely song to sing because the shine and the mine are big on the R's, aren't they? Shine. So try a shine for me. Shine. And then try a mine. Mine. Lovely. Good morning, Mum, from the sewing room. Lovely to have you along. I've got to send you a photo actually because I made my friend a dress for her birthday and it fitted. So it was like a remote fitting. But yeah, she was pleased with it. Right. So highs, you come in next. It's pretty much the same. It's where you sort of expect it to be. So let me just get the notes. This little light. So the highs will go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'll do that again. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So it's not too high. There might be a higher harmony over the top that you can sort of fit into that. Let's do those 2 parts together. I'm feeling all energized dancing around to this one. It's lovely. Off we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna... So let me just walk you through the low part. So you go, this little light of mine. See, I'm pretending that I know it and I've totally forgot it. What do I like? What do I like? Let me just get the start note for you. So, this little light of mine. So, this little light of mine. So you start down low. I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa. Oh yeah. This little light of mine. So this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa. Oh yeah. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa. So you've got one whoa, 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 whoa that goes all the way. Whoa. And your second whoa goes whoa. So I'll sing it all for you. This little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa. Then it's back to the third one. Always love that. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. We haven't got time for another whoa, sadly. Let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna sing it again. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Middles and highs, you can put some whoa-whoas in as well, if you fancy. I don't like to, I'm always happy for them to be spread about if you want. So should we have a listen to them 3 tracks? What I'll do, I'll sing the next part that comes in so you can hear that most dominant, and then we'll maybe go through to it on the end. So. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then we go into Everywhere I Go. Is that okay? It's a nice little song, isn't it? So middles, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide everywhere. Oh, I think I've lost the key now. But basically, it's exactly the same. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, and then it goes back into This Little Light of Mine, and then we have a long, slow, traditionally long, slow gospel end. Is that all right? So nice, simple one I thought this morning, but put us in a good mood for the weekend. Make sure that. Shall we have a stand-up into it? Yes, so if you want to have a stand-up into it, let's have a stand-up into it. Because it's quite a taxing song. So if you do want to stand up, put feet hip width apart, have a bit of a rock from side to side. Make sure that we're all nice and soft into the knees. And we're all nice and relaxed. And do a bit of a swing of the arms. Lovely. And a shake of the shoulders. And so with the shine and the mine, it's all very, ooh. So if you run your tongue across the roof of the mouth, you can feel the soft spongy bit at the back. That's a soft palate. So when that lifts, we get a really full sort of resonant sound. As there's more space for the sound to echo in. So this song's perfect for practicing that. So just make sure that you're sort of getting it up. If you smile into it, that helps. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's like an echo chamber at the back, and it just sounds gorgeous. So shall we do it once through? Let's listen to the whole track. And then we'll go back to the start. So there's just one Everywhere I Go, and then it goes back into This Little Light of Mine. So enjoy. I'll sing the new part coming in just a little bit later. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! Oh, it's such a lovely song, isn't it? I don't know why I've never really, I say I used to do it with singing for breathing quite a lot, and if you were really lucky then sometimes you'd get to hear me play it on the ukulele. I haven't really played my guitar or my ukulele, and oh God, I was rusty before, so who knows what state I'll be when I get back to that, when I do all the dementia choir and everything again. Oh, it's such a happy song though, isn't it? It's yeah, Gospel Friday. I thought let's do that traditional one. So let's do it again. So at the end, we've got a bit of clapping going on, so if you fancy a bit of clapping, I don't know if we could put a whoa, whoa, whoa in for the middles. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, but you probably could actually. I'll have to have a listen to that, and I might put a track up on YouTube of it as well. So coming up today is a repertoire song video. So I think I'm going to do Hold You in Our Circle. We did it yesterday at the end of the session here, and everybody really liked it. So I thought I haven't put it up. So and I think it means a lot to us, doesn't it? Hold You in Our Circle. So yeah. So I'm going to put that one up so you can always go back and have a listen to it. And if you come to Yoga and Voice on Monday and the weather stays off, then we'll definitely sing it there as well, because it was really lovely to sing it outside. If you've got any questions or any worries about Yoga and Voice, just let me know. I really don't mind if you just come and sit in a chair and wave an arm in the air. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. And I know it's probably not great to get to for public transport and everything, but as far as I'm aware, you're still not allowed to do group activities in Walsall Arboretum. As far as I know, I've got to send an email off. But as soon as I can, then that's another place that I will head to maybe give it a go. Anyway, shall we do it once more? Nice, happy, sunny song for Friday. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend, whatever we may be up to. And then on the 15th, everything just starts to eke out that little bit, doesn't it? So I might be able to go to the shops for some of you, or and maybe some of you are meeting up with people as well, because of these support bubble things that they're talking about. So let's do once more. So nice, feet hip width apart, nice soft knees, nice and relaxed, nice and soft into the body, and yeah, just really shine it out. Let your little light shine. So enjoy. She says if she could get it playing. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yay! Give yourselves a round of applause. I have thoroughly enjoyed singing that this morning. That has brightened me up no end. So thank you ever so much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as I say, good morning, Sue. I hope you're well. Hope you're well. So yeah, as we come to the end of another week, our voices entwined online, but it's a joy to be here. So thank you so much to everybody who comes along. And what I found is with the numbers here, it says sort of 2022 watching. It's actually, by the time I've edited it, it's actually double that. So welcome along to everybody who's watching, and thank you so much. Oh, I hope your mum's all right, Sue. Hi, Jane. Whoa, Pip, that's got to be a record. 1,526 steps. That's got to be a record. So nice and happy and upbeat, and for a Friday. I hope the weather's kind to you if you're planning on doing anything. As I say, the Yoga and Voice tickets are going up on Eventbrite. They're free at 11:30. You just can click through Facebook through to them, but if you need another link, then let me know and I can email that through to you. Or if you're struggling, then just text me and we'll sort it out. So thank you, Christine. As I say, yeah, I've really enjoyed that. That's put me in a good mood. So thank you very much to everybody who came and sang with me. So have a lovely weekend. As I say, there's Yoga and Voice up, there's Technique, and later on today there'll be a video going up of Hold You in Our Circle. I might put this one up as well. It depends on what time I've got and everything like that. So lovely. So and hello, Peter and Carol. Yes, I hope you have a lovely weekend as well. Have a lovely day, and take care, everybody. I don't want to go, can you tell? Oh, no problem at all, Peter and Carol. It's there to watch back later. So, and it's amazing actually how many people do that as well. So anyway, it's been lovely. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Any problems, any queries, any questions, give me a shout. But other than that, have a great time, and I will see you here on Monday morning at 10:30. So take care, everybody. See everybody on YouTube. Bye bye.